Hello Aquarius, welcome to your Love Tarot reading. We'll be looking at the collective love situation for Aquarius Sun, Moon, or Rising. And just keep in mind this is a collective reading, so it may or may not apply to you. If you resonate with what's going on with the cards today and you like my reading, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear your feedback. Blue Angel Love Tarot is a new channel, and I would love to get your love and support in the community or outside of it, come what may. I hope the world is treating you well right now. Aquarius, let's take a look at your love situation. You and your person. We're looking at your person's feelings, your feelings about the situation, your person's intentions, and what they're likely to do next. And then we'll look at some more in-depth things. Okay. Okay. So, your person. Okay, your person is feeling some kind of a way. There's a lot of swords energy going on here. There may have been some kind of betrayal. We'll look at the situation in a second to figure out why they're feeling this way, but we have the Seven of Swords for their feelings about this relationship, and we also have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands doesn't normally have the specific meaning of these cards. My apologies, Aquarius. I had to go do a thing real quick, and I'm back. So we have the Seven of Swords. And we also have the Five of Swords, which usually is, like, these are not like the best kinds of cards. Seven of Swords usually means some kind of backhanded, kind of sneaky behavior. We have the Five of Swords, which is someone winning out at the expense of other people, some kind of conflict, maybe some kind of fight that isn't going according to all the rules of fairness. And the Two of Wands, which traditionally is a kind of enterprising card, is someone starting a new idea, trying to bring new things into being. But in this beautiful mythic tarot, it actually has it incorporates a situation where the mythic hero Jason finds out from the centaur Chiron, who was a wise keeper of deep humanitarian knowledge. He finds out something really important about himself. So I feel like the person here, your person, may have found out something and it profoundly hurt them. They may feel betrayed because they found out something shocking about the situation between you two, or maybe they may have done something that was like this and they feel ashamed. The Five of Swords in this deck also speaks to social stigma, the way that I see it anyway, and to people doing things that might be considered quite horrific to other people. Okay, so wow, this is an incredible reading, Aquarius. It's very, very interesting. In terms of your feelings, like, this never happens. I have three queens. This has never happened. Three queens. And I was shuffling. I made sure to, like, shuffle and pre-shuffle and over-shuffle this deck because I have really small hands and I really struggle to, like, shuffle quickly. So I try and shuffle before I shuffle again for the read with you. We have three queens. One is the High Priestess, but is basically a queen energy, and she is a queen in this deck. This is Queen Persephone, who eventually gets married to Hades, the god of the underworld. So we have the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and we have the High Priestess. Wow. So I feel like you feel that you are done with some kind of a situation. I don't know, this is complicated. You're done with some kind of a situation that was causing you to maybe feel dissatisfied with your current position. Maybe if you were dating someone, like, in terms of your person, and this is like, although there's a lot of feminine energy, it can apply to either gender or however you identify. But there's a lot of feminine energy for you. So I feel like you, or you're in some kind of a feminine energy context for your life. I feel like you were dissatisfied with some kind of a situation that you were in, because even though we have the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Cups is usually a very, quite a positive card. But the Queen of Cups here looks like she isn't entirely happy. And she's kind of looking into that cup, and maybe she's feeling like, even though her life is kind of okay and kind of everything's like, it's like the relationship was good on paper, but it really wasn't enough for you. And I feel like you're ready currently to cut yourself away from it. Maybe the person that you were with wasn't giving you what you needed. Maybe it was a situation where this person wasn't attentive to you emotionally, even though they gave you status, and they gave you, maybe you were in a position of power, or they were in a position of power, and you were like, you know, a kept person, you know, they're like, maybe you were like a trophy partner or something, but you felt like they weren't paying attention to you emotionally. And I feel like currently you feel like the High Priestess, that you would like to come into those deeper forms of knowledge, deeper forms of self-understanding, and that you are, the Queen of Swords very often like leaves a relationship behind, depending on the context. So I feel like the Queen of Swords signifies this passage from being emotionally unfulfilled in your situation, you know, whatever it is, however this resonates. It may, I'm not saying like you're like living in a mansion with a millionaire, like it just wasn't enough, but it could have been like any situation where you just didn't feel emotionally fulfilled, and you felt you needed to find yourself, and you kind of went into the underworld. This card represents, in this deck, represents Persephone, who had to travel to the underworld to be with her husband, Hades. But I don't think you feel bad about, like, I don't think this is a situation, I'm gonna take a look at this, and no shade, Aquarius, it almost looks as though your person feels betrayed by you, for sure. It could be that they feel like there may have been like a third party, but they feel that. This like Five of Swords is telling me like they feel like they lost to something. And in this situation, I would say the third party can it doesn't have to be a person. It could be like something else that you chose over them. Maybe you chose to go back and like do something you love. Maybe this was like a longer term relationship, and you just, because you weren't fulfilled, you decided to go back to your career, you decided to pursue something new, and this person maybe is unhappy about that. They don't like the change, they feel like you betrayed them. But we're gonna keep on looking at what's going on here. So let's see what your person's intentions are. Whether like, this is such an interesting read. Whether this is like, basically, whether this is a new relationship or an established relationship, I feel like this person like really deeply cared for you, or cares. Right, so the intentions of this person, but I feel like they're very traditional too. The person currently intends, yeah, this is incredible. They're a little bit tentative about the situation. They don't want to get hurt by you. I do feel hurt, like, unfortunately. And again, I don't think you betrayed them when I don't think it's a cheating situation. It might be for some of you Aquarians, but I think you just chose something over the relationship in a way that this traditional person didn't necessarily appreciate. Or maybe this person wanted something more traditional with you, or maybe they wanted something more solid, but they weren't fulfilling you. Again, emotionally. But this person currently, their intention is to get justice, but a specific kind of justice. They want like this justice to be pure and wise. They want to get wise. It's almost like they want to learn how to, no matter, like, because they do feel so betrayed in the Five of Swords, but at the end of the day, they have they have deep feelings for you. To them, you are the Queen of Cups, you know, like the Queen, like cups represent love, and queens are the epitome of feminine energy, however that may resonate. This person wants justice with you. They want to get to the bottom of why things went wrong and whether they can fix it, and they really want to fix it. They want to, again, but they kind of want to do it the traditional route. They want to get to the bottom of the wisdom in a traditional way. It's the Hierophant here. Again, we have Chiron, the centaur. And the centaur in this deck also represents going deep into your unconscious, deep into legend, deep into myth, deep into the human psyche, like the collective human psyche overall. And I feel like here with the Page of Pentacles, they will be a little bit nervous about starting a conversation with you about what happened, but they will. They will be bringing you a message soon. But they're like, they're really kind of scared, you know? Like they are a little bit scared about this situation. Now let's see what they're actually going to do. So those are their intentions. I feel like we don't even have to look at what they're going to do, because they will do it. They will speak to you. If you're not speaking right now because there was some kind of an argument over this like difference, you wanting to go in one way and fulfill yourself, and maybe this person feeling like that's a kind of betrayal, whether it was a third party situation or, you know, some kind of difference of opinion on the dynamics of the relationship. I feel like this person wants to fix it. Even though they feel so profoundly hurt by you, they want to fix it so bad. And currently you're in your energy, you're like, whatever. You like, I feel like you're thinking you did not try when you had the opportunity. You know, I feel like this person neglected you emotionally. They may have felt like they were giving you like, you know, like everything was fine, but they're just not like that kind of an emotional person, but they really want to get to the bottom of it. Some of that kind of energy can be Capricorn. Getting a lot of Capricorn vibes just overall. Okay, so let's see what this person is going to do next. Yeah, they're solid. This person really, really is into you. I don't know what happened between you. This is a general read, whatever resonates. But I feel like whatever happens, you can probably give them a chance. So their actions towards you, we have King of Wands, we have Queen of Pentacles, and we have the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like this person's already been planning. Like I say, they're trying to learn. This is Athena, Ace of Swords. They're trying to learn. They're trying to gain knowledge in the Hierophant here. They're going deep into their unconscious, but also into like general knowledge, trying to understand you. They're trying to understand why you felt like you needed to push him away or leave or do something. If you're still speaking, if you're in the relationship or dating, and there's like tension between you because of this new thing that you started to do, because you felt like you weren't getting enough and you needed to kind of cut yourself off emotionally from the situation. I feel like this person they're waiting, like right here. This king, like he's like looking out there, like he wants to reconcile, and they're getting the knowledge. They're trying to understand you, and they're hoping that you're going to accept it. They're hoping that you're going to be their counterpart. Again, this is like clear feminine, masculine energy, but it could be either or, whatever resonates with your particular situation. Some aspects of this may not. And the Nine of Pentacles here, again, this is someone who has put in the work, is putting in the work, and is waiting, hoping now for it to come to fruition. And those are the actions that they're going to take. And in terms of an action too, like the Queen of Pentacles is someone who's solid, so that person may be bringing their masculine to your feminine, or they might be trying to bring the two together so that they can understand your side of the story. I feel like if there's a rift between you, if there's been any kind of doubt as to the good intentions of each party, I feel like this is more of a misunderstanding than a third party situation. It will be for some of you, because I feel with this High Priestess and your feelings, you might feel guilty a little bit that if you Aquarius, if you had a third party situation yourself with this person, ooh, here we go. You may feel like you went underground with another person. But that will be like 10% of you. For everyone else, ooh, The Chariot, things just falling out. The Chariot, yeah, like that person really wants to reconcile. So let's see what your feelings about this reconciliation are going to be. How are you going to receive all this? Angels, please guide us. Show us the way. For good or for bad. Okay. What are you going to do? What are you going to think? How are you going to feel? You're going to, yeah. You're going to, Three of Cups. You're gonna accept it. There might even be, yeah, and here's Justice again. We have Justice for your person. We have Justice for you. You will feel that justice is done. So whatever it was that was missing or lacking, that will be weighed out, and good things will come from it. And we have for you Page of Swords as well. This isn't, like, in this deck it says gossip, like that's the descriptor for it. But I feel like you're going to accept this person with the Three of Cups. There will be a celebration between you. Maybe if you're, like, seriously dating, that person might even, like, say, you know what, like, we've had some fights, but let's get married or something, you know, or like, let's move in, something like that. There might be some kind of a celebration, like a wedding. But I think it's more like you will celebrate that together, that this person wants to reconcile, however that resonates with you. But at the same time, you're going to be very, very cool. You're going to let your heart rejoice, but you're going to be very cool with this Justice card. You're going to be watching them, because I feel like this person, rubbed you up the wrong way to such an extent that in your feelings for them, they're not even coming up. Like, it's all about, at this point, you're just like, you're all about you, boo. And with the Page of Swords as well, you're gonna be watching them real close. Okay, let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. So you're gonna be watching them real close with the Page of Swords to see if they've really changed and learned their lesson. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck, we have Six of Pentacles. We have Seven of Swords, and we have Queen of Cups again. So I do feel like with the Seven of Swords, yeah, this is like, I feel like someone's been spying on you. I feel like your person's been spying on you a little bit. Let's see. Okay, let's just see real quick. Yeah, King of Cups. That's a jumper. So I feel like your person is coming out as the King of Cups, and you're the Queen of Cups, and they were spying on you with the Seven of Swords. Because before you had a good balanced, in their mind, a good balanced relationship. Maybe there was a financial back and forth between you. Maybe you had a business together. Maybe like one person was like stay-at-home husband or wife, stuff like that. And one person, they were spying on you. They were spying, like, this is what came out. Queen of Cups, look, this is amazing. King of Cups and Queen of Cups. They were spying on you. They were spying on you. And I feel like, okay, let's see what they found. Let's see what happened. Okay, what happened here? Okay. What happened? Why did this person spy on you? Where did all this come from? Okay. I feel like you guys, when you were together, in the lovers, in your relationship, dating, situationship, whatever it is, I feel like this is more speaking to people out there who are in a relationship. I think when you were together, it was like you were the world to each other. It was like, it was so good. It was such a great relationship. But then some kind of a betrayal happened. And this could be like recent or ongoing. someone felt betrayed. And again, like, it is your person who feels betrayed. That's what the angel cards are telling me. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune, like, something came out recently. The Magician, the Magician here at the bottom of the deck, like, this could be deception. But in terms of what happened, I feel like the love between you came to an end, and then someone felt betrayed by that. Or someone felt betrayed because they felt like the love was coming to an end, even though it used to be that this person meant the world to you. I feel like someone in that relationship was lonely, and I think it was you. And I think even though you meant the world to each other, you were taken for granted, and you stopped the world. You know, the world can mean like the world opening up, the world card. It can mean that the world is open to you, the world is your oyster, you know, anything is possible. And like a love reading, oh my god, the glare. I apologize for the glare. These are like beautiful cards, but they do get a bit of glare. It really could just mean that the world is your oyster, but it could also mean that something is coming to a completion. And I think in terms of your situation with your person, it was both. I think we were the world to each other, but then someone started to feel betrayed. But it wasn't a third party. It was like breadcrumbing, or you know, just like emotional, moral letdown. And I do feel like you felt betrayed by your person. They just neglected you, and this is why all of this happened. Okay, I'm just gonna take out 3 cards to clarify the situation. Yeah. But this is a great relationship, you know? Like, I feel like this is speaking of the, like, this isn't just, this is what you used to have, and you can have it again. The Hierophant came up twice. We had the Justice twice. These are, like, really strong, very powerful cards. We have the Ten of Cups. Like, this is, like, the perfect love. This is the perfect love. We have the Hierophant, and we have the Star, wishing on a star, wish fulfillment, everything that you could hope for. I feel like that's you. And I feel like even the Hierophant a little bit could be your person. I feel like they have that like stable materialistic, traditionalistic energy. And I feel like together you had the Ten of Cups. And I feel like you will again. I feel like you will again. I feel like the conflict between you is going to be resolved. Okay, let's see. What advice do we have for Aquarius? What advice do we have for Aquarius? What advice can I give Aquarius about the situation? How to deal with this situation? Queen of Wands. 6 of Wands. 8 of Pentacles. You know, Queen of Wands in this deck is creativity. I feel like the advice for you is you did the right thing. If you froze out this person, whether, like, again, I feel like it's a longer relationship for some of you. I feel like it could also be like a new situation, but like the connection is real. Like it's a strong connection. It's almost like you're opposites too. And you're the creative one. And I feel like maybe this person didn't appreciate your creativity, and the advice for you here is that it is like whatever it is that you did that made them feel betrayed, that made them feel that they lost out on you, that we see here in the cards with like 7 of Swords and 5 of Swords. Asserting your power, asserting your creativity and your individuality was a great move, and you are victorious with that. Whatever it is that you're doing, I feel like you're doing self-development. I feel like maybe you started your own business, like whatever it is that you did that your person maybe didn't appreciate, you are actually going to get success from that. And that can mean like whatever, you know, monetary, it can mean recognition, it can mean self-actualization, but this means also success in this relationship, and it means that you were successful to kind of say to this person, look, like, you know, I am an individual. I need my time, my space. I need to self-actualize myself. And that worked. Like, this person sees you as someone who is victorious, and teaching them that lesson. Because there's a lot of lesson cards here. There's a lot of teaching. There's a Hierophant keeps coming up, stuff like that, you know. Eight of Pentacles, putting in the work, waiting for the crop to ripen, like really not skimming on the work. So I feel like the advice to you is you did the right thing. Whatever it is that you did to make your person think, to make your person feel like they need to learn in this Hierophant here, that was the right move. You are victorious in it, and your person sees you as this as well. And you should put in the hard work, like, to that. So now that you made that move, you can put in the hard work for reconciliation, but also with the Justice here for your feelings and the Page of Swords, I feel like don't let them off too easy. You gotta watch this person, because they did make some mistakes in the past. I feel like they just weren't very sensitive to you, and they thought they were taking care of you. You know, they're just like, you know, one of those, you know, the kind of people I mean. I'm a very emotional person. I think a lot of people who read tarot probably are, like, you know, they're very empathetic and deep. And I think sometimes when you're that kind of like water energy, I'm Scorpio, double Scorpio. I think I have a lot of water energy. Maybe there's like people out there who just kind of live their life in a more materialistic, pragmatic way. And I feel like that's what maybe happened here. Aquarius is air, but Aquarius is so creative and so deep that I feel like, and you know, whatever else is in your chart, I feel like this person just was a bull in a china shop. Like, they didn't mean to hurt you. They didn't mean to be standoffish. Like, whether it was a month dating or it was 10 years being in a long-term marriage, fundamentally, this is a great relationship. And the advice is, obviously, use your free will, use your common sense. But I would say the advice is to put in the work and to respect yourself first and foremost. But to give this person a chance, because their heart is in the right place. And at the center of their world is you, the Queen of Cups. So watch them carefully. See what they say. See what they do. I feel like they will be contacting you soon. And I feel like this is very interesting story, very interesting energy. Not all of this will resonate with all of you, but I feel like parts of it will resonate with different people, because it's just like such a beautiful, beautiful story. And we have like the three queens. I call them three queens, but yeah, the Priestess and the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords. That was a beautiful reading. Thank you, Aquarius. Thank you for coming to my channel. If anything here resonates with you, let me know. I'm new to the YouTube tarot scene. I'd love to hear from you guys, and I wish you a great day. May the angels protect you.